everyone, and welcome to another episode of System Shock Radio. I, as always, am your host, Nigel, and today, of course, is a very special day. You know why? Because it's Valentine's Day. Hey, that's right. Hey, it's a day for many things for love, for appreciation, and Valentine's Day is something that isn't just exclusive to couples and everything. Um, you could say Happy Valentine's Day to your friends, to your family, hey, to your parents, your sister, or what have you. Valentine's Day is a day of love, of and sharing love. So if you haven't already, the day is still young. Go out and show someone some love today. Show them that you appreciate them. Whether it's through some chocolates, everybody loves chocolates, some flowers, maybe a card, or just hit them up and say, hey, happy Valentine's Day, I love you. Just something like that. And just tell someone you love them today, especially the times we're in. We need to spread love as much as possible. But today's story is kind of, I don't want to say an opposite of that, but it's a moment where young fourth grade me could have used a little bit of love. And what's funny is this story that I'm about to tell doesn't even take place on Valentine's Day. It does take place in the winter, so I give it props for that. But this actually took place closer to Christmas. Now, we didn't tell this episode, but we didn't tell this story, I should say, on our Christmas episode way back when. So we're telling it here because this is a story sort of about love in a way, and I don't know, I figured I'd tie it into today. So, without further ado, let's take it way back, all the way to 2009, I believe, when I was in fourth grade. Basically, I was in the fourth grade. This was a while ago. I'm talking back when Justin Bieber was like just getting started with his career. He was still pretty young, and a lot of stuff was happening. I didn't even have any facial hair yet. Very young Nigel Dixie, to be exact. And young Nigel Dixie was in love with this one girl. Oh, this girl will not be named, and well, for the sake of this story, we'll call her Heart because it's Valentine's Day. So we'll call her Heart Girl. There we go. Oh, Heart Girl. That would be a badass superhero name. But anyway, so we got Heart Girl here, and Heart Girl was the girl I was interested in, young fourth grade me, and wanted to do something nice for her. Show her, hey, I'm here. Maybe maybe want to grab a milkshake. I don't know what kids in fourth grade used to do. I don't even know what kids in fourth grade do nowadays. But anyway, and I wanted to do something like super nice for her, something that would really impress her, really sweep her off her feet. So I'm not gonna lie, in this story, I simped a little bit. Your boy was out here simping. It's alright, because I learned from this. Everything I believe in life is a learning experience, and this was one of them. And I decided I'd get her a necklace. It was a really nice necklace. So, what we did is when we went to the mall for something. I don't even remember what, but while we were there, I think we went like window shopping or something. I forgot how, but I somehow convinced my mom to have her buy this like really nice necklace, and this necklace was super nice. And I don't think it was like real jewelry, but it looked pretty close, and it looked really good. This is back in the old days when the Boulevard Mall was cool to hang out at. So we got the necklace. I even had it in like the little packaging that they did for Christmas. When you pay a couple extra bucks, they box it up for you in like the Christmas boxing with the bow on it, and you write a little message. And so I wrote, of course, to Heart Girl from Nigel, and I was super excited. I remember um, I was counting down the days when I would give it to her. This was shortly before we all go on winter break for Christmas, so I was excited. I was hyped. There were butterflies erupting from my stomach, and I really could not wait. And for those of you who are wondering, this is in fourth grade. This is around the CSAT days. So I used to go to CSAT from fourth grade all the way through eighth grade. So some of my old CSAT family on there. This is a guessing game. Try to maybe figure out who this girl is, maybe. But I doubt, because I doubt any of you remember the story. Heck, I don't even think any of you were there for this. But anyway, so I got the necklace, and I was excited. I was super super excited. So right before we went to lunch, I think this was like the day before we were gone for winter break. So it was now or never, and I gave her the necklace, and um, she said it was nice, like out loud, which I was pretty happy about. I'm like, yeah, your boy's in there, or so I thought. So, because when we got to lunch, oh boy, when we got to lunch, I was eating my lunch, pretty excited that I had given this girl this necklace, and then all of a sudden, one of her friends threw the empty box I came in. They threw it at me, and that hurt. That hurt like crazy. That anytime anyone's getting bullied, that hurts. But you know what the kicker in all of this was, ladies and gentlemen, is that she was over there as well, laughing. Heart Girl with her friends laughing at me as they threw this box at me. And I was crushed. And my crush on her totally disintegrated. It dissipated. I'm talking straight up Thanos style. And it hurt like crazy. And that was not fun at all. But that's what happens sometimes. Although, honestly, I didn't really know what to. Oh, I kind of knew what to expect in the back of my mind. I always figured, like, there's a chance she might not like this because I'm someone who tries to be as optimistic as possible, but sometimes pessimism seeps in where optimism should be. And but this this sucked. I'm not gonna lie, this absolutely sucked. And crush on her totally dissipated. Definitely hurt like crazy. And yeah. So even though not a Valentine's Day story, it does have something to do with love. And I guess the moral of that is not only be careful who you invest in, but be careful how much you invest in. And I guess is the moral to that. But um, really quickly before I head out, I just want to talk to you really quickly about what love means. Of course, Valentine's Day, as I mentioned, is a day for love and for adoration and stuff like that. And while I looked up what is the dictionary define as love. Now there's two. Now it's used in two ways, as a noun and a verb. And in total, between the noun and the verb, it has four definitions. So for noun, it's an intense feeling of deep affection or a great interest in pleasure in something. And a verb is and as a verb, when it's used as a verb, it's to feel deep affection for someone or like or enjoy very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you on Valentine's Day, whether it's one person or it's several people that you love, of put your love into them and show love to them, because we all as human beings should show love and be loved as well. And look at that definition again: intense feeling of affection. If you love something, you're gonna be intense about it. You're gonna go after it. You're gonna put your all into it, and you expect what you're putting it into to do the same for you, because that's how love goes. And it's a great interest and pleasure in something. Take interest in it. Take pleasure in it. When you love someone, you should be happy about loving that thing. Like, if you're not happy about loving it, why are you putting love into it? Whether it's a person, a thing, something you like to do, you put love into it. It be show pleasure in it, show interest in it, that deep affection for someone. And of course, this is a day where affection for people runs wild. Sometimes you gotta let your affection run wild, because that's where emotion comes from. And and finally, like or enjoy very much. Enjoy that person very much, because you love them. Because you love them, you should love to be around them. You should love to see them. You should love to hear them. You should love to hear from them. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is love. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. In the meantime, tomorrow, of course, another post from Radio N. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, of course. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to be posting poetry. And Saturdays, I usually go live for Tales from Labyrinth. I wasn't able to go live yesterday, but I'll be able to go live. I should be able to go live on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. It's every Saturday at 11:30 p.m., so pretty late in the night. And go check those out. And of course, check me out on Instagram, both at System Shock Radio, of course, and the Dark Knight 16. And I'll put those in the comments for here. And check me out on YouTube as well at Nigel Dixie, where both System Shock Radio and Tales from the Labyrinth and some other cool stuff I want to do will be on there. So keep eyes out for that. Stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys later. Happy Valentine's Day once again to you all. Thank you.